So, Rail Fanning Adventures, Fremont, Nebraska, January 25th, 2021. And we have maintenance away, actually out here, clearing a heated switch because it just can't keep up with the amount of snow we're getting and ice. Unfortunately, I mean, my hat is off to our men and women of railroading, that even on a horrible, snowy, wintry, cold night like tonight, they're out making sure that the freight keeps moving and the country keeps moving. So thank you, railroaders, for everything that you do. We have a eastbound Union Pacific train that's coming. I believe they are doing a crew change here at Fremont. That is the crew change building right there. So we will start recording them when they start moving again. Thanks, Rail Fanning Adventures. Alright, again, our poor railroad worker is using a propane torch to try to defrost the switch so that this train can get going. The switches and stuff out here are freezing. My hat is off to all the railroaders out there that keep our freight moving and keep the country moving. It's a thankless job. Thank you. Thank you, all the men and women out there that are out in this Winter Storm Nathaniel, fixing signals on freezing switches and making sure that the freight gets to where it's got to go. Thank you. Rail Fanning Adventures, January 25th, 2021. In the middle of Winter Storm Nathaniel, I'm here in Fremont, Nebraska, and this is a northbound BNSF train. Northbound. Let's see what we got power-wise. 1, 2, 3. And we are moving empty. 1980, I think it's that one. They're empty. Denatured alcohol. I'm sorry, loaded denatured alcohol heading north here in Fremont, Nebraska on the BNSF line. 3 big units up front. Now that UP actually got off the diamond, they're able to head north now. Just west of town here, BNSF crosses over Union Pacific's Transcon line. If you go back on the Facebook page, I have pictures posted. Also, there's a YouTube video, all things Fremont. There's pictures of it in there. Again, this is loaded denatured alcohol heading north through Fremont right now on the BNSF main line. Rail Fanning Adventures, Rail Fanning for those who can't. Changing the world one smile at a time. Guys, I'm smiling right now, but because of snow. I'm also smiling because Nathan and Joshua hit a home run with our new logo, and they are winning. Thank you, fellas, for coming up with our new logo for the group and the YouTube channel. Our t-shirts and mugs and everything that'll be coming out hopefully this year, along with our calendar. You boys did a fantastic job. Thank you so much. Nathan Dellinger and Joshua Benham. I'll never be able to thank you two enough. Well, we went from having no trains to a lot of trains here. Alright, the end of the train is coming, and it does have a buffer car on it because these are loaded denatured alcohol. A GATX, that's kind of cool. I need that now. Royal Fanning Adventures, Fremont, Nebraska, January 25th, 2021. Alright, after our maintenance away, Trackman defrosted the switch and the crew changed out here in Fremont, Nebraska. This eastbound manifest can now proceed. Well, we're gripped by Winter Storm Nathaniel, which is just wreaking havoc with the railroad right now. Alright, let's see what goodies we have on this eastbound manifest. Rail Fanning Adventures, Fremont, Nebraska, on the Union Pacific Transcon line. Again, our trackman defrosted the switch. This train was able to cross over and continue on its way. Oh, Missouri Pacific. As I'm hanging up my coat, I missed it. I'll have to get a screenshot of that. Again, we are in the middle of Winter Storm Nathaniel out here in the Midwest, and it is wreaking havoc with the railroads, emergency services, power. It's a good one, and we're supposed to get another storm on Wednesday, and then possibly this weekend too. But snow is by far better than rain. I'm just saying. I don't even need the high beam. Co-op. Alright, here comes some auto racks. Alright, so we have one Missouri Pacific as a fallen flag so far. There was snow inside that CSX box with the door open. That was kind of funny. Ah, some more auto racks. Cornerstone Systems. That was a Grand Trunk, I believe. I'll have to look at that again. That was a weird box though. Its middle was higher than the, oh, here we go. We got our mid-train DPU. 6827. That was a Missouri Pacific. That was another one. Another fallen flag. There, I think that's the new NS boxes that just went by. Some more auto racks. I caught one. No, I'm sorry, BNSF. Box cars. They came out with a newly painted box car. I caught one when I was over in Lincoln, Nebraska. Grand Trunk and Western, bottom there. There's another fallen flag on that coil car. Oh, what is that? What do we got here? TCMX. I keep getting snow in my eye trying to look out the window to see what's coming. I also have the hiccup. I have the hiccups upstairs. As you can tell, yours truly is falling apart here during Winter Storm Nathaniel. And we have a pusher at the end pushing. A lot of power moving that freight. 8392. Rail Fanning Adventures, Fremont, Nebraska, on the Union Pacific Transcon line, January 25th, 2021. Hi, Rail Fanning Adventures. This is the 5th train today, January 25th, 2021. January 25th, 2021, yes. It's Monday. We're in the middle of a winter storm Nathaniel here. And this is a westbound, looks like green. Yes, green. Empty green, to be exact. They don't look like they're loaded. So this is a westbound Union Pacific empty green drag heading west on the Union Pacific Transcon line here in Fremont, Nebraska. Rail Fanning Adventures, rail fanning for those who can't, changing the world one smile at a time. At least we're trying to, guys. At least we're trying to. Some colorful graffiti. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a fallen flag on this train. The last train that just went by was BNSF, NS, and Canadian Pacific all in one train. So maybe we'll get lucky on the UP side of the house. I'm hoping that that 1111 comes by. That will be my first heritage unit for Union Pacific out here in Nebraska. I did see Chicago Northwestern when it came through back in Jersey. Come on, give me at least one fallen flag. Come on, you can do it. Chicago Northwestern, there it is. There's one. Can we get a number? Can we get two? Can we get two here? Come on, rail gods. Let's see, what do we got? There's a cotton belt sitting right over here too, but there's no way for me to get a good picture of it, unfortunately. Especially in the snow. Again, this is a westbound empty grain train, Union Pacific, on their Transcon line. Wow, there's no power at the end of this either. We will deliver. I really need to get that Union Pacific We Will Deliver car in O-scale. Again, the traffic has been very light here. The winter storm Nathaniel is wreaking havoc across the board here. And that is the end of the westbound grain train, Rail Fanning Adventures.